Alright, Blair, we're here at day 2. So now we are working on short game around the green. We've already worked on putting. Actually, tell me about how that drill went last week. Have you been practicing on it? Have you noticed any difference within your game with that putting, with actually putting from the yardstick?
I have more online than target, making a little bit more putts,
Gotcha.
more confident with it.
Do you have any questions about that, or any negative signs of that? Because not every drill works for everybody.
No, it was actually perfect.
Cool.
Perfect.
Alright, so let's get right ahead of here. So last week you told me you like to hit a flop shot. That is your go-to, regardless of usually most distance. So here, you got a shot, you're on the fringe, close to the rough.
Yeah.
You got a good 10-15 yards to the hole. You have a lot of room. So let's see the shot, let's see what happens. Alright, so I want you to tell me what we just worked on today in closing. I want you to tell me what we worked on today, how you're going to work on these things before we actually go out on the golf course. Because when we go out and we go out and play, I'm going to put you in scenarios where you're going to have these shots. And I want you to tell me, hey, this is what I've been working on, and this is how this is going to apply to it. So explain to me what we went over today.
With just putting?
Yes, just with putting.
Okay. Working on, getting it through the ball and make sure you keep it on the high side. If I don't, I won't have a chance. The low side's not going to get you nowhere. And keeping it, and I feel like working with this is keeping me to bring the putter blade back and straight through.
Yeah, that's definitely going to help with that. And at the same time, so since this ball is raised up, which I didn't say this before, since the ball is raised up, this is going to actually help you hit up on the ball.
Yeah.
Like, that's huge when it comes to golfers. A lot of the golfers I've seen actually hit down on their putting stroke, which is horrible. You hitting up on a golf ball is going to promote an end-over-end roll, which is going to give you a truer starting line, which is going to almost ensure if you do everything else right, your setup, your distance control, that ball is going to go in. That's huge. All right, so I will see you next week. If I'm not mistaken, we're going to work on chipping around the green. I know you said work on flop shot, so we'll see what we can do to help give you better scores around the green.
All right.
Blair, good morning. Welcome back to the range.
How you doing?
Good. So this is our third lesson. So last week, a little recap from last week. How'd you feel about the lesson? We worked on that bump and run rather than hitting a flop shot. Have you gone out and played and used that yet, or?
Yeah, a little bit. It worked. I don't even want it to work. I practiced with it even without a bucket and kind of like put a key in the ground too.
Gotcha. Yeah, making a smaller focus point, so when you're actually practicing, you're actually using more mental focus on that shot. Awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so today we are working on range or distance control. So